שנה טובה, תזכו לשם רבות, נעימות וטובות. We're going to continue explaining B'siyata Dishmaya B'ezrat Hashem the Avinu Malkenu that we say during Aseret Yemei Teshuvah. We say Avinu Malkenu Batel ma'alenu kol gezerot kashot v'ra'ot. Please remove from us all the bad decrees. They should not come on us, chas v'chalila. All the hard and bad decrees. The question is, why are we just narrowing down the question to please cancel only the bad and the hard decrees? Cancel everything. What we need any decrees? Is there any decrees that we might need? And the answer is that there are some decrees. The Mefarshim explain there are some decrees that we need. Sometimes they seem bad, but they're really good. We know that there are stories in the Gemara that there were some decrees that seemingly they were bad. Rabbi Akiva, he was outside of a city and his donkey was stolen and was killed. His chicken was Tanagol was killed and his candle was blown out. And what happened was there was a whole city that was captured and murdered by a group of bandits, and he was outside, and because everything was quiet and his donkey wasn't alive and his chicken was dead and his candle was blown out, they didn't see him and he was saved. And it seemed originally like it was bad, but what did Rabbi Akiva say? Rabbi Akiva said, Gamzu letovah. We also have stories with Nachum Ish Gamzu and the Gemara. There's some things that we say, listen, this is for the best. God wanted it for the best, this is what's going to happen. Those decrees, we still need them. Those things protect us. We're asking from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please remove those bad decrees. There's some things, there's nothing you can do about it. There's some decrees that are bad. There's some decrees, things that are Yisurim, that a person fiddles inside his pocket, and he's trying to get a quarter to give somebody tzedakah, and instead he keeps getting out a nickel, and he pulls out, and he's trying to get something, and when he keeps coming out, until he finally gets that quarter. It's annoying. But those are Yisurim, we can handle that. If that's what it takes to erase some of the avonot, those we're not praying for. But we don't want the big ones, those that we don't want to mention from our mouth, those that are just so bad, those that are people don't want to think about. Those gezerot, please, Ribono Shel Olam, batel, cancel them, don't send them down. There was a fellow that was at the port, and he was watching how the import and export, the whole system, how it was happening. It was fascinating for him to watch. And he sees that every time they remove one shipment off the ship, they take it off with the cranes, these humongous crates, they take them all off, these big mecholot, these big things, and they take them off with the cranes, and they put them down, and then they reload. Every single boat is reloading. The ships are reloading. And as he's watching, he sees there is one of those ships is being filled with a bunch of stones. They're throwing stones on top of it. And he's like, what's going on over here? What type of place needs stones? And you go anywhere in the world, there's stones. Why do they need our stones from our country? What could they possibly need them for? Use them for? That they can't use those. Are they smuggling anything? So he decided he's going to go ask whoever was the supervisor over there was watching, and he went to ask him, and he said, can you please enlighten me? I'd like to know, what is it that why are they throwing stones over here? Why don't they put a new shipment on? You know what he said to him? He said to him, when a ship comes, we have to put a new shipment on in order to send it to the other place. The weight, that you put on the ship helps it balance in the ocean, helps it balance in the sea. However, this specific ship is about to leave here empty without anything to export. It's got to go to another country to pick up from over there whatever they're going to export, and then take it to a third place. he says, that's why we have to throw stones. What are you going to do? It's an empty boat. We have to throw stones. It's hard work, but that's what we got to do. We got to put stones on it. Otherwise the ship might tip in the ocean, in the sea. Rabbi Yankel Galinsky, Zecher Tzadik Libracha, says, when we're asking Ribono Shel Olam, please remove these bad decrees, he's saying, please don't burden us with these stones. Why? When a person, Adam La'amal Yulad, a person is here to come and do work in this world. If a person is caught having too much time, he's just bored. He's, in Chaim, they see that, and they're like, this guy needs what to do. We're going to busy him, chas v'chalila, with gezerot kashot. And we're asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, no, we don't want these gezerot kashot, but we have to take something upon ourselves. Ribono Shel Olam, we're going to busy ourselves with Torah, with mitzvot, with maasim tovim, with tefillot. We're going to make ourselves busy with that. Ashrei Adam, shemitoratecha te'aserenu. Praiseworthy the person that his yisurim, that his hardships are going to come from the Torah, from the mitzvot. What does it mean? Not that the Torah and mitzvot are hard, but when he's going to toil to do them correctly, and he's going to work hard to do them correctly, obviously with joy, but that toil should be his yisurim. That's why he's praiseworthy. And we're asking Ribono Shel Olam, but we're also at the same time, we're taking something upon ourselves, when we're saying Ribono Shel Olam, what we want to do is we want to accept also upon ourselves that we're going to busy ourselves. Please don't make us busy with gezerot kashot and arot, with difficult decrees and with bad ones. The next two Avinu Malkenu, we're going to explain them partially together, partly separate. Avinu Malkenu, batel machshavot sonenu, cancel the thoughts of our haters, sonenu. And the next one is Avinu Malkenu, hafer atzat oyivenu, annul the plans and the plots that our enemies are plotting against us. Why? What's the difference between an enemy, oyivenu, and sonenu, and a hater? What is the difference? A person that hates you could be an enemy. It's not true. There's a difference from here to there. A soneh is a person that hates. Where is the hatred? In the heart. His hatred is in the heart. It's not, he never took action. It's all in machshavot. It's all in thoughts. We're saying, Ribono Shel Olam, keep it at thoughts. Cancel those thoughts so that it should never ever come into a plan. An enemy is a person who's ready to come to war. Is a person who's already standing at the forefront. He's knocking on the door and he's trying to get in. And he's trying to destroy us. And he's already planning and planning. Chas v'chalila, chas v'shalom, we're telling HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please, Ribono Shel Olam, but hafer atzat oyivenu, annul them. Make them null and void. We don't want those plots to ever come true of our enemies. It's a difference between an enemy and a hater. But if we may, we're going to try to go into it a little bit deeper. We explained in previous Avinu Malkenus, Avinu Malkenu en lanu melech ela ata. Avinu Malkenu, we're only taking your kingdom, your ruler upon us, and the king known as Yetzer Hara, we're going to ignore. We're not going to listen to him. We're not going to listen to everything you say. We're not going to leave him a king. We're going to listen to everything you say, Ribono Shel Olam, please. And then we asked Ribono Shel Olam, we want a brand new year. What is the brand new year? Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova. We're asking for a brand new year that's going to be a year that we can not just give us a new lease. It's a brand new year where we can commit to doing Torah mitzvot. A year that's going to be a smooth year. And then in the previous Avinu Malkenu, we said, Batenu Malenu Kezorot Kashot, we're going to make ourselves busy with Torah and mitzvot. Maasim tovim and gemilut chasadim. Now we're telling Ribono Shel Olam. Now I'm going to come to prayer. I'm going to start praying. As the person starts the Amidah, he starts Hashem Sefatai Tiftach, and all of a sudden, he starts thinking about all these different things. Those are the thoughts of who? The Soneh. The Gemara in Sukkah says, you know who's considered, that gives names to the Yetzer Hara. You know who's the Yetzer Hara? Yeah, one of his names is Soneh. Who calls him that? Shlomo HaMelech. He says, Im ra'ev sonacha ha'chileo lechem. If you feed him lechem, what's lechem? Lechem is Torah. Milchama shel Torah, lechem. V'im tzameh, and if he's thirsty, hashkeu mayim, give him water. Let him drink water. What's water? Water is Torah. Hoi tzameh lechul hamayim. We're asking Ribono Shel Olam, you know those bad thoughts that come into a person's head, God forbid? Those hirurim? Those thoughts that come into a person's head while he's praying, while he's learning? Ribono Shel Olam, how am I going to cancel them? How am I going to get rid of them? Ribono Shel Olam, batel! Cancel them! Get rid of them! I don't know what to do with them! I can't do it! The Yetzer Hara keep bringing in these thoughts into my head. Please, can you please remove them? Cancel those thoughts that are from our enemy called the Yetzer Hara, who hates us and is trying, from away from within to try to eat us eat our brain instead of us having the intention and the tefillah. No, think about this thing, what this guy did, and think about that house, and think about that car who passed by, and think about chas v'chalila, different things that are bad. Also, Afer atzat oivenu, the Yetzer Hara has plans. He has plots. He's like, this guy, he did this mitzvah today, I'm going to get him to not do that. And he has plans. And he's our enemy because he goes to battle with us on a daily basis. He fights with us and he's trying every single day with different plots and plans in order to be able to get us to not do Torah mitzvot. All day, that's the Yetzer Hara is just plotting and planning. Ribono Shel Olam, hafer, make it null. Because what do? We just asked you for a new year. We just said that we don't want him. He's not our king. You're our king, Ribono Shel Olam. So now we're saying, hafer atzat oivenu. Please make these plans, all these different ideas that he's giving us. Sometimes he's going to tell you, by the way, today it's a mitzvah to do this and this. You should not be going to shul right now to pray. Arvit or Mincha, it's a bigger mitzvah to do something else. Or, right now, there's a mitzvah and he's going to make up all these mitzvot. Oh, this is a mitzvah, no, it's an important thing. Everything that's important is going to become a mitzvah. And what is he doing? He's going to make us do the wrong thing by confusing us and telling us a mitzvah. But afer atzat oivenu, those plans, make them null. If we may, we can go even a little bit deeper. The Midrash in Parashat Ve'era, on what we read on the first day of Rosh Hashanah. ויהי בעת ההיא ויבוא אבימלך ויאמר אבימלך ופיכל שר צבאות. They came and they started speaking with Avimelech, the king of Pelishtim, who took Sarah originally. Now he's coming to speak. What is he coming to do? He's coming to make peace. He's coming to make a treaty with Avraham Avinu. The Midrash brings a pasuk. It says, "Birtzot Hashem derkei ish." When Hashem is happy with the way a person is going, Gam oyevav yashlim ito. Also his enemies are going to make peace with him. They're going to be at peace with him. Yashlimu. We're asking Ribono Shel Olam. The Midrash continues, and it says, who is this Gam oyevav? Originally it's referring to Avimelech. Amar B'Yeshua ben Levi. You know who this oyev is? It's Yetzer Hara. This pasuk is referring to the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara is our enemy, who's always at war. He's always in battle. He's trying to fight with us. Ribono Shel Olam, can you please help us and fight this oyev? And how? Because the Midrash says when a person is when HaKadosh Baruch Hu is happy with the way a person is going, Birtzot Hashem darkei ish, Gam oyevav yashlim ito. Kederech, the way the Mefarshim explain, the same way that a person who comes abali teher metaharin oto, a person who comes to purify himself, Mishamayim, they help him get purified. They purify him. We're saying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, please, we're coming to you with all the previous Avinu Malkenus, as we said, and we're really coming to do good, and we're coming to do teshuvah, Ribono Shel Olam. What we're asking is, Birtzot Hashem darkei ish, be happy with our way that we're going, and batel afer atzat oivenu, and cancel the oyev and the sonez's thoughts and his plans, And make him Gamo Yevav Yashlim Ito. Also his enemy should be at peace with him. What's at peace? He's going to let us be. Just like by Avraham Avinu is Yetzer Hara. Avraham Avinu told the Yetzer Hara what to do. And it's for not for no reason that this Midrash continued on like this on what we're reading on the first day of Rosh Hashanah. Because if a person is going to do the right thing and a Kadosh Baruch Hu is happy with him, even his Yetzer Hara is going to leave him alone. And that's what we're asking for from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Avinu Malkenu, Batel Machshavot Sonenu. Cancel the thoughts of our soneh, of our Yetzer Hara, because we're coming to do teshuvah. Avinu Malkenu, Hafer Atzat Oivenu. Please make it that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, make it that you're going to be happy with our actions, that even our enemies are going to cancel their plots, and they're going to leave us alone. And we're referring to the Yetzer Hara, and we're also talking about the real enemies, just like Avimelech, that when a person is doing the right thing, the enemies leave him alone. Shana Tova, Tizkor Shem Lebrot.